So today I'm putting on an esports camp, and where I'm training the players and young people that are here, the importance of teamwork and being on an esports team and how that looks. And none of it looks really different from being on a football team or baseball team or basketball team. So some of the same attributes of respecting your opponent, respecting your teammate, respecting your coaches, learning how to be an accountable person in terms of being on time to practice, being consistent at what they do, learning the mechanics, the movements, the buttons you got to press, the strategy you got to use, the thinking process you got to use. When I was playing football, I had training camp like it is now. I will go and have my two-a-days, come out of practice, break down the film, correct my mistakes, remember things, and take notes on audibles and adjustments that I have to learn as a running back. So that's kind of what I was able to bring over and what I'm doing here today and tomorrow here at the Boys and Girls Club. So you don't have to be somebody like myself where I was able to get my body to a point where I was very fast in the 40 or I could jump real high. It's all about, my hand and eye coordination and reflexes and thinking real fast in certain games. You got critical thinking things that are being taught to the kids. You got decision making aspects that are being taught to the kids. You're learning basic IT. You're learning how to turn on a computer. You learn how to turn on a console. You're learning how to have a username and connect to the Wi-Fi and in your house or at your job. Or you may have to use an Ethernet cable and plug it into the console or the PC to get your internet going. So you're learning stuff that I told them that's information that you can have a job. You'll find out real fast how many people play the game you play. And it might be a whole bunch of people that you never knew before. And now you got another whole friend base to reach out to online or even in person. I hope it brings out, one, confidence for themselves, because when you learn something, you're empowering yourself, right? And also you're doing it with other people that are your age, and you might not have known that person so now you're socializing. Now you got a new friend. You have your buddies that you already knew. Now you got one or two extra buddies. And if somebody you never hung out with, you have somebody like that in the room, like I would never talk to them in another setting. Now I know that we have something in common. So you find that relation between each other.